Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gabby from GC Plans. It's been a while. I haven't posted anything on YouTube or my Instagram in ages because, as you know, life happens and you have to prioritize other things. But I have started posting again on my Instagram, so I thought what better way to start back on here than with an exciting unboxing. I guess you can see what it is. So I filmed the majority of this unboxing back in December. So there may be a few references that may not make sense now, so just hope you can bear with me on that. And also, just to preface this with the fact that I spent my money on this, something that I enjoy, and this is a video of me sharing that enjoyment with the planner community with the unboxing. So if this isn't something that you enjoy, feel free to skip this one. I am hoping to start sharing more of my planning and routines again, especially now that it's a new year. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, and without further ado, let's jump into the video. So yeah, I purchased this in September. I wanted to buy some of the things in the August drop and I couldn't get it then, so I had to wait for the September restock. I've been waiting since September for this, so I'm so excited. I haven't looked inside, so I don't know if I'm going to get the mint cover box, but we'll see. I've received the app that I've seen a lot of people share about. I don't know if I'll use it, probably not. The whole reason I buy the Hobonichi is for the analog planning, so here we go. Oh my gosh. Right, I'll just get everything out. This was the main reason why I bought things from Hobonichi this year. I bought them straight from the Hobonichi website. Well, this stuff anyway. Later on in the video I might also show you everything else I bought afterwards, but this was my main purchase. Okay, wow, can you see the shine on this? It's a lovely material. I believe it's PU leather, I think. It's a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. I was sort of thinking it might be a bit cheap feeling, but it's not at all, which, I mean, it is Hobonichi, so gotta expect the best, I guess. And yeah, I saw this on the website and I just fell in love with it straight away. I'd never heard of Tomie before, which is really bad. I used to love drawing manga when I was younger, and I'm so happy that I found this because it's brought me back into that world again. So pretty. Yeah, it talks about the Tomie there. I'm sure a lot of people have seen other stuff from that. Wow, so this is going to be for my, I think my journal, which I'll show you in a second. Yeah, I just wanted to have something that was cool to use, that I'd be able to just use at home and not worry about, like, I don't need to travel around with it, so it won't get too damaged. And I haven't bought a cover for this. I have one for another cover that I use, but I've been told that, or Hobonichi I think, recommend to not have them because of the risk of it coming off, so we'll see. But I don't think I'll be using a cover. And then I originally bought two of these, one for me, one for my partner. This, I believe this is the last year's cover art from Shibata Keiko, I believe. Please excuse me if I got the reading wrong on that. Okay, so this was originally going to be my journal for the year, and then when I realised they wouldn't be coming until December, I purchased something else. But I'll just keep this for maybe next year, or if I run out. I don't think I'll run out of pages in my one I'm using at the moment, but we'll see. And that's for my partner. And then I just got the sticky notes, which there are a lot of. I believe I can also get these now on Stilo and Steels, is it? From Italy. But I thought I could only purchase them from Hobonichi, so that's why I got those. And then I just got the sticky notes for if I wanted to add to any of my planners. Yeah, so it's like, let's see, like whiter paper, is it? Or am I just, I don't know if you can see the difference. Yeah, I feel like the notebooks are more cream, and then this sticky note is like a whiter paper. I don't think they're the same type of paper either. But I think I read somewhere that last year's paper, they were still trialling the new Tomorrow River paper, so I'm not sure if this one is different to the New Year's one. Okay, so it's a bit later on, and I realised that I didn't show you putting my journal in, because I don't know if some people are interested to see like how it fits and stuff, because this isn't the thickness of a cousin. I know a lot of people use these for cousin covers, but I wanted to use it for the journal, so I just wanted to show you how it fits. I'm keeping the cover on the notebook because I like to switch it out so much that I just want to be able to remove it and just use this on its own if I want to. So yeah, it fits in really easily there, and I feel like it's not as bad as I was expecting it to be. Like, I thought there'd be just so much cover and it would just look a bit weird with a thinner notebook, but it's actually not too bad. Like, it feels substantial in my hand, not like there's just a cover and nothing inside. So yeah, and then I can use, I think I'll still use this pencil board for now, and I can put my pen back in here. Oh, I need to put my blotting paper in, and my stickers. Should I put them in there? No, in here. Yeah, so I'm really happy with how this looks. Cute. I actually think I prefer the back art. I think I've been so used to seeing the front just from photos and videos and stuff. I actually think I like the back art more. Just more going on, isn't there? But this is really cool with the white, with the silver. So cool. Okay, back to the video. And then I thought I could show you everything else that I bought after the September restock, that I kind of fell in love with afterwards, after I got back into Hobonichi. I haven't bought Hobonichi for like 3 years. I think the last thing I bought was a 2024 weeks. So that would have been back in 2023. So that's the last time I bought anything from Hobonichi. First time this year actually that I bought straight from the website. But yeah, so I bought quite a few other things from different places, and I just thought I'd share as well everything else that I bought that's Hobonichi related. So we can start off with this one. I saw this afterwards, after I bought the stuff from the September restock, and I kind of fell in love with this artist. It reminded me a lot of, what's the artist's name I'm trying to find? Yeah, Makoto Matsubayashi, I believe that's how you say it. It reminded me a lot of Spanish stationery that I used to buy when I was a kid. I think the brand was Inoxcrom, but I don't remember what the pattern was, but it reminded me a lot of the pattern and the bright colours from that, so quite nostalgic for me. And yeah, this is at the moment holding my 5-year journal from Mal paper. It's quite a thick book, so you can see that it does fit. I was a bit worried, but as I tried out an old cover, realised that it fit this planner journal, and yeah, wanted to get this. So I got this on Vinted, a lovely seller sold it for me for the same price as in the Hobonichi website, so I was really happy with that. And I also got the cover with it. It came with the cover, cover on cover. And then I also got the Tomie A6 pencil board. I wasn't planning on buying this, but I saw it all over YouTube and Instagram, and I got a little bit influenced, and I got this from eBay. I believe it was like £10, so I think it's more expensive than if I would have bought it from Hobonichi or some of the other places where they sell the brand, but I was happy with the price, so I just bought it, and I love that. And then I bought quite a few things from Stilo and Steels, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Quite a big chunk after I'd bought the stuff from Hobonichi, when I realised that actually I liked a lot of the other stuff and I realised I could buy it with, I think Stilo and Steels did free shipping on over a certain amount, so it just worked out a really good price for the same price as on the Hobonichi website. So I got the Hiroko Kubota A5 notebook for my journal. I just love this. This was after I realised that the cat's notebook wouldn't arrive till December, so I've started this in my journal since October. It's just a journal. So, and I also got this pencil board, which I believe is also another last year's drop from the One Piece, I think. I could be very wrong. I think it's One Piece. But yeah, I quite like the colours in this, matching kind of, and yeah, I thought this was quite fitting for autumn and winter. I've only just haven't even used up the whole of the red section yet, so I think this will be my whole year, which is kind of sad because I did want to use the cat's notebook, but I just have to save it for another time. Then I also bought the A6, I don't know what you call this again, I've forgotten what it's called, the A6 case, which I was thinking that I could use to carry my A6 notebooks in, or just stationery if I want to travel, because I sometimes travel around with work and stuff like that, so I thought that would be useful, and I have used it since, so great purchase for that. I bought one of the Moomin A6 pencil boards, just like the colours, and Moomin was cute, and again I got influenced by a lot of people on YouTube from this, watching a lot of people unbox their Hobonichi hauls and then realising, oh, I like that one, so I'm gonna get it as well. And then I got 2 A6 covers because this year in 2025 it was the first year I used a work planner properly, and it was a Kindle planner, and I liked it so much that I decided that I was going to buy the Hobonichi A6 Techo, so that's what I bought. I bought this again. Oh no, I bought this one from Amazon actually because I had a gift voucher, so I bought this for my next year's work planner. I realised that I needed a cover for it because it would get quite ruined in my work bag. So I didn't really want the clear cover, so I wanted something a bit more substantial and a bit more creative, really, that I can sit on my desk and it looks nice and I can enjoy writing in it. So I got the one piece cover, which I really like the artwork inside, and I don't know if I get a bit embarrassed, I don't know if I will be, but if if I think this is a bit too much for being on the work desk when I'm in the office, I can just turn it around and it's quite a nice black and red cover on the back. So yeah, happy with that. And then I also got this one when I fell in love with the Makoto Matsubayashi patterns, and I love this silver with the green, just really cool. Again, reminded me of like my childhood stationery obsession. So this is what I'm using at the moment for my work planner at the moment, and then next year in January I will probably start in the one piece planner and cover. And then finally, one last thing, I purchased this Tomie Weeks. Wasn't planning on purchasing a Weeks at all, but again, I was influenced the more I saw other people's hauls and also their 2026 lineups. I realised that I wanted to create a health and wellness planner, so that's what I'm using this for. It's a health and habit tracker. I can go through it in more detail if you'd like a video on that. And I also got this from Vinted again, another seller. Sold it with the pen, and it was this is probably like the most expensive purchase out of the lot that didn't need to be. They were selling it for quite a bit, but I really wanted to start it in December, and I knew that I actually messaged Hobonichi to see if they were restocking their Amazon Tomie Weeks, and they said that they would be late December, early January, and I was like, I want to start right now. So I kept this as a favourite for ages, thinking I'll just wait until the restock, and then when I realised that the restock would be in January, I was like, okay, I'll just do it. So I do really like it, it's great. And then I also got another Moomin pencil board in the Weeks. And yeah, that is everything that I received from Hobonichi this year. From the September restock, October, I think I bought some stuff in November, and all the stuff that I got from secondhand from Vinted and eBay. So I'm super happy with the purchases I got. It was a lot. I wasn't expected to or planning to buy any of the extra stuff that I got. As soon as I realised that the Tomie Weeks was not available in August, I was like, oh, okay, that's it. And yeah, the more I got influenced on YouTube and Instagram, the more I bought. So I don't think this would be a yearly occurrence. I hope not anyway, my bank account can't take it. Oh, that's cute, I didn't see that there. I hope you enjoyed this first YouTube video back, and I will see you soon.